Hello everybody, Joe here. Welcome to the channel. Today's workout, we've got 20 reps for each exercise. The first exercise we're going to do is called groundwork. So each side is going to be 1, 2, 1, 2. So that's 2 reps, not 4 reps. So 20 reps per side. So again, we're doing 20 reps per exercise, and we're going to do 10 exercises in total. So this whole workout is designed to take you anywhere between 10 and 15 minutes, depending on your fitness level. I mean, if you're extremely fit, maybe you're going to do this in under 10 minutes. If your fitness is maybe you're a beginner, you're a little bit more on the intermediate beginner side, this could take you 15 to 20 minutes. So, and for certain exercises, for instance, the one pumps and that, when we get to them next, if you can't do the push-up portion, just omit the push-up portion and just go down to a high plank and come back up. This exercise, although it looks fairly easy, looks fairly basic, is an extremely effective exercise. This works not only your chest, your shoulders, but it also actually works your quads, your obliques, your abs, all that stuff as well. So this one we're doing is going to be 20 reps of the one pump jumping jack. So again, I'm just doing the regular jumping jack at the top. If you don't want to do the push-up at the bottom for the one pump version there, feel free again to omit it. If this is too easy and you want to increase the resistance, feel free to do a bodybuilder, a 2 pump. You can even add in Navy SEALs if you feel that you're living life on the edge today. So again, 20 reps of this. The next one we're going to get into after this is going to be alternating leg raises. And that's going to be a 2-count leg raise. So 20 reps, 20 per leg, so 40 repetitions total, some people will say. But again, so this workout, fantastic, full body workout. You don't need any equipment. You don't even need really much space. As you can see, I'm doing it on one mat. My entire workout is going to be on this one mat alone. It is actually somewhat cold in my garage today, so this mat is like a frozen. It's like a block of ice, pretty much. I know, aside the fact that I have no shirt on, I put the heat up in my garage a little bit, but it's around -10 or so outside. So the closer I get to this garage door, the cooler it gets. I did do a workout before this one, so that's why I'm able to not have my shirt on, or I would definitely be cold. So we're coming up to the last few reps here. Again, after this one is going to be the alternating leg raises. Feel free, the leg raises, if you want to have your hands below your butt, or if you're like me, I find it more effective to lift your shoulders, your chest, and have your legs, your hands in front of you instead of putting them under your butt. It's definitely harder. A lot of people, when they do leg raises, alternating leg raises, they put their hands below their butt. It supports the back a little bit. If you got back problems, maybe that's best for you. However, if you want to step up the game, don't do them. Put the hands above you, or in front of you, I should say. So the next one is going to be the 180 squat jump. So this is something that I used to do in the Insanity videos from Beachbody. They do not look overly hard. Again, this one here, the 180 squat jump, for me is probably the hardest movement out of any of these exercises that I'm doing. I find this completely the most exhausting. Anytime you're doing a jumping squat, for me, I don't know, my legs just turn into like bricks, and they don't want to move. I can feel all the lactic acid building up, so it becomes very painful, and I get very exhausted, very tired very quickly. So that was 20 total, so 10 per side. This one is going to be mountain climbers, so the 2-count mountain climbers, so that's 1, 2, 3, so yes, 20 per leg. Mountain climbers is another kind of exercise similar to the Navy SEAL, the groundwork. one of my favorite movements that you can do for body weight. The next one we're going to get into is bodybuilders. So this one, by far one of my favorite styles of burpees. I do bodybuilders or one pumps pretty much for every single workout I do. Sometimes I add them in to kind of slow my pace down a little bit, get my heart rate a little bit back to normal. Or if I'm really trying to get the heart rate up, heck, just increase the amount of time it takes you to do each one. So instead of doing maybe 5 or 10 in a minute, try to do 15 or 20 in a minute. And you're really going to feel your heart rate rise very quickly. So the next one we're going to do after these is called in and out abs. In and out abs is something, again, from the old Insanity Beachbody workouts. They were some of my favorite workouts of all time. I used to do them like religiously. Every week I used to do a couple of them. And these are just some of the movements that I've taken from them. Not the bodybuilders, but the in and out abs, as you'll see coming next. And again, if the push-up is too hard for you, just omit the push-up altogether. Just go down, do the jump jack at the bottom, and then come right back up. And let's say you can even add something like a hop at the top as well. So we're coming up to the last rep here. And again, right into the in and out abs. We're trying to take as little breaks as possible between all these. If you need to take a little bit of a breather, feel free to do so. Otherwise, don't just push through nonstop. So for the in and out abs, again, your feet are wide apart. You can go slower or you can go faster. Obviously, the faster you go, it's going to be much more difficult. However, you do get it over with quicker. However, yeah, it is pretty hard to go at the fast pace for every exercise and do them, it's still in good form. The next one after this is going to be the one pump burpee. So one of my favorites, again, bodybuilders and one pumps. I'm doing every day. I'm doing them in every workout that I have. Maybe it's not going to be both of them, but it's definitely going to be one or the other. I'm usually supersetting it. I'm putting it in with an EMOM or an AMRAP type workout. So whether I'm doing 10 or 20 or 30 or 500, I have yet to film my 1,000 burpee challenge. I did do 1,000 burpees this past summer. However, I did not have my camera in order to film it. I was also not really able to film where I was located with my work due to security reasons. So here we go, very last rep of the one pumps. After this is going to be a plank. So we're going to hold a high plank position, like a push-up position. We're going to do the alternating shoulder taps, the knee taps, and then the toe touch. So shoulder, shoulder, knee, knee, toe, and toe. I've done this with a few friends, and they do find the touching their opposite toes is a little difficult. You're basically on 2 points of contact, and they find that pretty extremely difficult. So if you want to omit that, feel free to omit it. Maybe you want to test your shoulder, your waist, and then your knee and your knee. But if you can do the feet, that's fantastic. stay with me on this one. It's definitely not an easy one. And your core, especially since, we're basically doing like 6 points of contact and that's only 1 rep. So it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And again, that's just 1 rep. So this one I did struggle with. Towards the end of it, I was like, oh my God, I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish this without stopping. Fortunately, I do believe I get there, as you will see. And here we go, coming up to the last rep. And bam. Next one is a simple jumping jack. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 20 of these, and then bam, we're all done. Jumping jacks for me is kind of a way that I cool off, that's kind of slow my heart rate down. Depending on your level of fitness, this is going to be super easy for you, or maybe this is going to be hard for you. Bam, all done. There we go. So make sure when you're done all these, stretch for 5 or 10 minutes after. You really want to stretch the muscles that you work the most. So your chest, your shoulders, your quads, etc. And also feel free to comment down below, subscribe, all that good stuff. Hit the notification icon. It will alert you to when I post new content, which is generally every Saturday morning, or at least every Saturday morning my time. So until next time, I hope you have yourself a great day, and bye for now.